One dry fire standing, one dry fire kneeling. Line ready? Line is ready. That's all right. Good!
Well, hello and welcome to Outdoor Oklahoma. I'm Todd Craighead. We're here at this year's historical New Game Warden Academy. Now, it's historical because this is the largest cohort of new wardens since the ODWC was established in 1909. Game wardens make up about a third of our agency's entire workforce, and they truly are the unsung heroes of conservation. And they put themselves on the front lines every day in order to protect and conserve our state's precious natural resources. They're also the most thoroughly and diversely trained law enforcement officers in the entire state. A wildlife department that understands the value of wardens who are prepared for literally anything. Just another reason to love Oklahoma and the adventures that await you.
Hi, my name is Sarah Southerland, and I have the privilege of being the social media coordinator for the Oklahoma Department of Wildlife Conservation. And as you may have seen, we get to have a lot of fun here. And one of the more fun things that we do is an annual Gar Week, where we throw a celebration of gar, one of the longest living species in our state, and get to talk about what makes them awesome. So we're just getting things ready. And in preparation for Gar Week, we realized that, dunk tanks are kind of accessible. So we pulled one into our parking lot, and then we quizzed our coworkers on these amazing fish and, threw in some pop culture, because why wouldn't you? And that's what you're about to see here. So have fun, and we'll see you on Gar Week, November 6th through November 10th. Bye.
Look at the size of that.
Now that nylon's just hooked in his teeth.
Welcome to Gar Week 2023. We're here at the ODWC Central Office, and we're ready to dunk our coworkers.
Let's go! Yeah! Having a good time.
The name of the game is going to be Gar Week Trivia, where experts from around the ODWC have volunteered to sit in this tank. If they get a question wrong, they hit the drink. Let's play Gar Trivia.
First into the tank is the Assistant Chief of the ODWC Fisheries Division, Richard Snow.
Oh, it's so cold. God, it's cold.
Get ready for the life preserver.
So from 2017 through 2021, the ODWC captured blank number of alligator gar that were then tagged and released.
479.
That is correct. Biologists use this bone to estimate the age of gar.
It'd be otoliths, and it'd be specific the sagittal otolith for gar.
Oh, the sagittal otolith for gar. It's correct. That's correct. Oh, easy, too easy. Okay, up in mind for its rainbow colors. What is the birthstone of the month of January? That's correct. In 2019, I got married and went on a honeymoon. What country did we go to?
South America.
Hungary. That is incorrect.
Next into the dunk tank, fisheries technician, Jory Bartnicki.
The long, narrow snout and light spotting of blank species of gar help distinguish it from the other gar species.
Long nose.
That is correct. Very good. Very good. Members of the gar family were used as food resources for nearly 5,000 years. It has also been reported that blank scales were used as arrow points by Native Americans.
Ganoid.
That is correct. We're gonna put 3 seconds on the clock, hypothetically. Remember, you only have 3 seconds, all right? This is a synonym wordplay. Here we go. You have 3 seconds on the clock. What is another word for clothing?
Garment.
Oh, that was good. That was good. Finish this sentence. Party on, Wayne.
Party on, Gar.
Ah! This famous Scandinavian actor played Pennywise in the movie It.
I'm done.
Bill Skarsgård. There you go. Thank you. Good job. Good job, everyone. Good job. Bill Skarsgård.
Now entering the tank, fisheries biologist Austin Griffin.
I've never been more excited to do anything since I've been here.
He played as the 33rd U.S. president in the 2023 movie Oppenheimer.
You just saw this video.
Yeah, I just watched the movie. He was Eisenhower, wasn't he? I don't know.
It's Gary Oldman. Goodbye. What material are gar scales made out of?
Enamel.
That is correct. Woo! What is the largest species of gar?
Alligator gar.
Alligator gar, that is correct. All right, those are your 3 questions. You were dunked once, you're done.
How's the water?
It's not as bad as I thought. It's a little chilly, but not too bad.
Next into the dunk tank, fisheries technician Alexis Wow.
I guarantee this will be a good time.
What is the most abundant species of gar?
Long nose.
That is correct. All right, harder question. What famous American poet is widely known for his dark tales of horror and psychological madness?
Oh, Edgar Allan Poe.
That is correct. This is the hardest one I have, and I'm gonna be mad if you know it, okay? Who is the first female British Prime Minister and the longest serving of the 20th century? It's Margaret Thatcher.
I think I did all right. I mean, the one I got wrong was Margaret Thatcher, is that what she said? And now I know, I've been educated.
And now the director of the Oklahoma Department of Wildlife Conservation, J.D. Strong.
The things we do for gar.
What famous Oklahoman-born country singer sang the song Friends in Low Places?
Garth Brooks.
Garth Brooks, that is correct.
Easy question.
What body of water did the Oklahoma state record alligator gar come from?
The Red River.
That is correct. Which body of water did the Oklahoma state record non-restrictive spotted gar come from?
Eufaula.
That is incorrect.
Okay, what was the answer?
What was the answer? Arbuckle.
Well, I feel like it did pretty well. I mean, you know, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. It's that last one that sucks.
Did you learn anything?
I did actually learn some things. I will never forget Arbuckle Lake being the spotted gar unrestricted state record. I can promise you that.
Well, I'm rocking the ODWC uniform. Polo, checkered, with the shield. Oh, and Carhartts, baby.
Next into the tank, Please welcome ODWC Hunter Education Coordinator, Lance Mead.
These colors don't run.
Lance, gars are carnivorous. What do they usually eat?
Meat.
Okay, that's on me. That was my fault. That was my fault. This actor gained global recognition for playing Peter Parker in the 2012 reboot of the Spider-Man series.
2012, Andrew Garfield!
Nerds everywhere. Okay, who plays the starring role of Gina Rick in the 2004 rom-com 13 Going on 30? Come on.
Welcome.
You know this. Dunked. You're getting dunked.
Andy McConnell! I didn't do as well as I thought. They really stumped me with the rom-com. I think they knew that I was weak on rom-coms and they came right after me there.
How do you think you're going to do there, sir?
Terrible. Probably won't get one question right.
Please welcome the Assistant Chief of Law Enforcement, Oklahoma Game Warden, Wade Farrar.
This will be the first time this uniform's been wet on purpose.
True or false? There are 4 species of gar in the state of Oklahoma.
True.
That is correct. Follow-up question. Name the 4 species of gar in
Alligator
Oklahoma.
gar, long-nosed gar, spotted gar, and promiscuous gar.
That is wrong, Duncan!
It's really bubbly.
The American common strip, Garfield, was created by who?
His owner's name was John. I'm going to go with John.
Jim Davis. Duncan. Thank you, Wade!
Oh, I think I did fair to middling.
Please welcome our last donkey of the day, Law Enforcement Operations Manager, Game Warden Marnie Loftus.
Let's do this! True or false? Gar can easily survive with water with low oxygen content.
Oh, I know this. That is true because they can gulp air due to their primitive lung.
You even got primitive in there.
Ronnie, she's got to get out.
Yes!
This method is used to push shad, which are an open water species, to areas that allow for foraging with ease. I know. Are you forfeiting? It's surfacing, Dunker!
Are we?
Prior to the development of their mouth, what do gar rely on for feeding?
I have no idea.
Bye! Thank you! If that'll be it for Gar Week 2023, our Dunk Tank Trivia. Thank you all so much for watching. Try to stay dry.
We're at Romano State Park today. We're on our little yearly fishing trip. A whole bunch of us get together and just kind of get away for the weekend. We do more cooking and talking than we do fishing, but the fishing seems to be pretty good today. There's 10 of us here, and it started me and Mike Edmondson have been fishing together since we was kids, and there was one. Paul here was one of our high school teachers, and us three started making a yearly trip to Blue River and Medicine Park and going around, and over the years our group's grown to about 10 or 11 guys now, and it keeps getting bigger and bigger. I guess our cooking's good, but it sure ain't our fish catching abilities. Well, I tell you that, Paul's got one. But it's kind of funny how our group grown. There's one. You know, the wildlife department's doing a great job at this lake.
Oh, look there, a triple.
Triple spinner.
Yeah, I got one too.
What do you think about trout fishing? I like trout fishing. You ever keep any? You guys ever cook any up?
Yeah, have quite a few times on my keep. Oh, it's like a little silver slab. It's a little 1/8 ounce. It's pretty small, but it seems to work pretty well. This is my first year.
What do you think so far?
My little brother's been doing it for a long time. He's got one on there.
Nice one.
Yeah, nice little trout. Couldn't resist that gulp. That gulp bait. Pretty little fish. Oh, with this group, this is just my second year, but we come out here several times. Got a nice one there. So we come out here several times last year, and then when I was a kid, I come out here with my aunt and uncle. We'd fish on the North Lake then, but it's been a fun time. There's about 10 of us that get out here, enjoy the food and the fun together, and we catch a few fish.
Got one. Can't wait a minute. Got a longer one. That would help. You go in, I would have probably helped you after we got done fishing. I have to say, yeah, good look. Nice fish there. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Didn't even realize he was on for a minute. Well, unfortunately, I thought he swallowed the hook, but I guess he didn't. It's right up here, kind of close.
So, tell me what you're fishing with here, and it's kind of your setup.
I'm just using some gulp bait, kind of like power bait. Just on a little golden hook, and I'm using a bobber. The longer the day goes on, there'll be moss floating on top out here, so I'm trying to avoid getting into moss, keeping up out of it. But you can use a little silver, almost like a slab, maybe an 1/8 ounce slab, and cast out there a ways and reel in. I believe these trout think it's a little minnow, and they'll hit on that, but this gulp bait, it works pretty well too. Everybody else around me is the professional guys, and they're using their lures, but I will be eventually as well. I just wanted to give it another try this morning.
So my name is Carter Dehaas. I'm at Roanoke State Park Lake, and I'm fishing with a silver slab, trying to catch some trout. And last year I caught a pretty good one right over there. There's a guy fishing right there, so Not gonna go over and bother him.
Luckily, besides the fishing, we kind of enjoy deer hunting. And he's in a pretty blessed spot.
Well, in this here at Romano's, it's only like 2.5 to 3 foot deep all the way across it, and right now we got a really strong south wind, and when it does, it stirs up everything. And for us, we can't hardly catch the trout in the mud line, so we try to get on the edge of it or right on the outside of it. So right here, we're at the difference in the mud water and the cleaner water, and it'll shift throughout the day with the wind coming through here. So we kind of move with it. We seem to have a little bit better luck that way.
Donated 3 lures to the lake, and I did not catch a fish. So you decided to go get something warm to drink.
Now this is a really good leaf. It's a good leaf bass. You don't see them that good anymore.
I'm a retired teacher, retired in 2015. Had those two my first year teaching in 1990. And we used to go fishing quite a bit, and then they invited me about 11 years ago to go back with them. And we've been doing it quite a bit since.
Well, first fish of the day.
Where's the stick from? Wichita Mountains. Shot it first weekend of December. And how are you able to do that? I drew in, put 7 years in to draw in, and I got a bull elk. And the experience was incredible, even if I didn't shoot one, but I got lucky and I shot one. And where I got put in the second day of my hunt, I saw 60 bull elk in this valley where I shot it. And I had sat there for 45 minutes watching them before I even pulled the trigger. And it was awesome. And then it fell, and then the hard work came. So I did Italian dressing and marinated. I started marinating it last night, and then let it soak all night. And this is the back strap off of the elk that I cut up into steaks. And I did it all myself at the house. I butchered a lot of deer in the garage, so I kind of know what I'm doing. Elk is just that much bigger than a deer.
Did you have enough room in the freezer for an elk?
Yeah, we did. I could move around some stuff. Elk steak, pretty amazing. Nice and juicy and tender. Tastes pretty good.
Pretty fish. People don't know what they're missing.
I don't know, but I've had a pretty good career of it, I think, and it was, after these guys call you back and want you to go do something, you think, well, it's all worth it.
Well, I hope today's stories remind you that Oklahoma is an incredible place to explore. So no matter how you choose to enjoy our state's incredible natural world, remember, your adventure starts with Outdoor Oklahoma. Is that a wrap?
It's a wrap.
Outdoor Oklahoma is produced by the Oklahoma Department of Wildlife Conservation and is proud to serve and be funded entirely by sportsmen and women and outdoor enthusiasts who love and appreciate all things wild in the great state of Oklahoma.